Let me use skate. The amount of skate that I'm going to show you here is for often used when you're really just sunk in, you've lost all posture here, okay? We're going to start right now with grapevine your legs and hook your behind my knees. There. Okay. Right now, I want the top person to hook behind the knees and just pull upward here. So you're not trying to straighten your legs down. We'll deal with that next here. What I want you to do is, if I'm going to do the escape on this side, now, right now, your Keith could put more hip pressure or stomach pressure on me, but because I have to explain, he's going to lighten it up a little bit here, okay? But let's say he's crushing you, your arms are all out of place here. What you're going to do is you're going to take your hand, you're just going to hold on to the knee pant in the lower leg area. Now, because he is pulling upward, I'm not going to just try to go down. I'm going to lift my leg up to release the hook here. I'm going to lift it up, then to release this one, I'm going to step and push it off here, okay? Once I push it off, I'm going to take my foot off so this leg can get to the ground here. And from here, I have my hips kind of tilted on its side now. Now from here, I'm going to take my foot, I'm going to cross it over, pull and bring this leg up, and then this hand, if I can continue using the pant, that's fine. A lot of times I'll have to let go, push with the elbow, bring my knee up, scoop my hip, and you can, if you know half guard, you can play half guard. If you don't know half guard, you can just push, and then you pull full guard on the person here, okay? So, once again, he's grapevining, and once again, we're doing the grapevine that they're pulling up here. So you can't bridge like this here. You're gonna hold the pant by the lower leg. This also makes it so when you begin the escape that he cannot bring his knees up, because if you hold on to his pant, it keeps his leg low. You lift up one side, step here. Now, from here, when I put my knee to the ground, I need to turn my hips to the side. I don't want my knee pointing upward. It needs to be sideways here. You're going to use this knee and you're going to push their leg out to make it easier for you. Cross over, pull, and bring the knee up. Now when you're here, don't bridge into them. Slide your knee up and scoot your hip out here. And once again, if you know how to play half guard with the underhook, you can, or if you don't, just put your arm underneath and you begin to pull guard on this side. One more time. Another angle. Here, I lift up, step, foot on the ground, and so when I put this leg on the ground, I have to take this foot off here. I have my hips on its side, push his knee out to torque his hip, to deviate his hip a little bit. Then I cross over, bring the knee up, scoop my hip out, and then bring this knee up, and now I have a guard. All right. So do a similar movement, except instead of hooking behind the knees, what he's going to do is he's going to kind of hook near my ankles here, and he's kind of straightening his legs out, like that. There. All right. If I'm going to do the escape on this side, this is what I want you to do. I want you to turn your legs this way, here, and this leg here is almost like in a side kick out. Here. Okay, now it's going to go out and down against the ground here. So once again, here, out and down. Then once you're here, the rest of it's the same. Step, turn your hips, use your knee, push it out. If you keep this leg straight, a common mistake is that people leave this leg straight. This takes more flexibility. Push it out like this here. Okay, that torques his hip and it also makes his leg much lighter here. And then we have the rest of the escape. So the first one is he was pulling your legs up. So when you're removing the grapevine, your leg went up to remove it here. Now he's trying to push your legs down. So we're going to turn it to the side, kick it out, then step, and the rest of it is the same. Now, once again, where I was saying about this leg here, you don't want to have it straight. You actually want to be in this position, use your knee, begin to push it out. As the top person here, the more that their leg gets pushed out, you see how it torques their hip. Now eventually it torques it so much that it makes it lighter. Like if I torque it and I put my foot on the ground, it torques more of my hip, right? So if it's if you have the guy's leg more aligned, then it's harder. torque his hip out. Then when you pull it, it'll be a lot easier to pull. Okay? So now let's do the grapevines when they're hooking closer to your ankles and more straightening your legs. All right, let's go.